Z with my friends from Romania. I'm Brett from the WCBC mission trip, and we're going to show you a tour of Walnut, Illinois. First, we're going to show you where you are in relation to us. You guys are right here in the yellow, and we're all the way over here in the green. We're marked by this little blue dot with the orange line next to it. We're going to be giving you a tour of the Walnut Community Bible Church and Walnut, Illinois itself. So first, we're going to start with the actual church. So let's go. In here, we have our worship hall. We have our meetings every Sunday morning. The worship team will play up on stage, and the singers on the left side of the stage. We have our sound booth where they make all the magic happen. And over there, we have our baptismal, where people get baptized, believe it or not. So now we're going to take a look upstairs at the junior high and high school youth rooms and the Sunday school rooms. So in here, we have our junior high and high school youth groups. We play a lot of games up here, and we worship Jesus Christ, our Lord. What we have here is a little game we call carpet ball. I almost said pool ball. That would be bad. We have skee ball, and we have air hockey over there. And over here is where we actually have our lesson for junior high and senior high groups. The senior high leaders are John Foss and Brent Jameson, and our junior high are Tracy Schoaf and James Schoaf. And here we have Pastor Nathan's classroom. Pastor Nathan has a class for our Sunday morning breakouts about, I believe it's Isaiah. He teaches it every Sunday morning except for right now because we're in August, but now we're in September, so he'll be teaching it again, so let's keep going. My shoes. So now we're going to show you some of the Sunday school rooms. We're going to start with the senior high Sunday school room. This is also the women's study room. There's a whole bunch of crazy wild stuff. It was recently repainted. And we have our board of inside jokes. I don't know any of these, but I only know mine. So let's keep going. We have our junior high youth staff room. That's where we have all of our supplies. We have one of our Sunday school rooms. And over here we have another one. We have our snack bar, which is recently being remodeled, and our last Sunday school room. Now before we move on, we're going to show you the costume room. So here we are. We have all the costumes we ever use at this church. Reasons why we would use these: we have a live nativity every Christmas. We do a lot of skits and stuff in our church, especially for Youth Sunday. So we have a wide array of costumes to choose from, and we have our very own youth mascot. I don't know his name, Dog. So I'm a dog. Bark. All right. Now we're going to carry on to the old maze room. So in here we used to have our very own maze made out of wood. Unfortunately, it got to be kind of a safety hazard, so we had to take it out. And now we have almost nothing in here. We have our 9 square that is broken at this point. That was my bad. We have a ping pong table, also not set up. But this is a work in progress, so we'll keep you in tune with that. So now we're going to carry on to the preschool youth rooms. That was the wrong light switch. So here we have our main room where they all meet in the morning. And then we have our individual classrooms, which are set up now. Except for this one. So normally there'd be a classroom, like a table and chairs in here. We had our VBS right before we did the VBS at your guys' place. So this should be set up by next Sunday. We have the other classroom, which is set up. So the other room's going to kind of look like this, except there's going to be more chairs. There was a train set in here. Unfortunately, it is gone now. And here, we like to call this the hidey hole. This is another classroom they use, but the reason we call it the hidey hole is because the junior high youth group plays a game of hide and seek, kind of. And this room is very popular for hiding because you can do this. And no one can really see you because the light will be off and you can just hold the door shut. So we're going to go to our kind of junior high Sunday school classroom. It's also kind of a game room. Let me get the lights real quick. So here we have our junior high Sunday school room, which is also kind of a game room. We have a Wii set up here, big TV, and our unfinished Looney Tunes. Those got started back when I was a wee youngin'. Still not done. Not my fault. So now we're going to go back downstairs and take a look at the daycares. Oh, just in case you have to go to the bathroom, they're right here. Oh, yeah, lots of. There we go. Oh, the doors are closed. So, in here we have our infant nursery. If you have a child who is an infant, you will come in here, kind of keep them entertained if they don't want to listen to Pastor Eldon's sermon. And here is kind of the diaper changing station. We don't like to talk about that, it's pretty gross. So we're going to go on to the preschool and the daycare. And there's the light switch. It's dark. There's the light switch. Okay, so in here, this is the daycare. My cousin Loretta runs this daycare, and it is fully functional all year long. During the school year, it is also part of the preschool program. In case any of the kids at the actual school building aren't let into the preschool program, they come here. And here we have our preschool. Loretta will teach the preschoolers so that they're ready for kindergarten when they get older. Now, there are a few other rooms over there, like the kitchen and our college game room, but those are being used right now. We'll look at those in another little segment, but for right now, we're going to end it here. But before we go, I'm going to introduce you to Anthony Atkinson. He is part of the worship team, and he plays guitar. And Eric Farrell is our cameraman. He's a dear friend of ours. And that will end this session. That will end this session, and we'll see you next time. Arrivederci!